Alright, let's look at that formula as I promised to see how you could solve a formula involving some of these rational expressions. And just to make things interesting, let's go ahead and solve for y. Okay, so in order to get rid of a lot of these things in the bottom, we'll identify our lowest common denominator. Let's see, one has an x, another one has a y, and the other one has a z. Looks like we'll need all three of those parts, x, y, and z, in our new denominator. So we'll go through and give each of them their missing pieces. So here we have our originals. Now let's throw in the missing. So in the first one, it already has an x in the bottom. We'll give it a y and a z on the top and the bottom. The next one already has a y, so give it the x and the z. And for the last one, we have z, so x, y. Okay, this will ensure that all of the bottoms are exactly the same. So now go ahead and turn your attention to just the tops of all these, and we'll continue moving forward. So 2yz equals 1 times x times z, that would just be xz, plus xy. Okay, so we're trying to get these y's isolated and all by themselves, and it looks like we have two of them, one on the left side and one on the right side. So let's get them on the same side by subtracting an xy from both sides. 2yz minus an xy. Okay, now we can actually factor out that common y, that way we only have one y to deal with. So let's go ahead and factor out that common y out front. So y, and then left over we will have a 2z minus x. Alright, we are almost home free with this one. To get the y completely isolated, let's finally divide both sides by that 2z minus x. So y is equal to xz all over 2z minus x. And this one really is solved because we have completely isolated the variable we are looking for. And really, in a sense, we've created a new type of formula. So be careful when solving many of these different types of rational equations. Make sure you always check your solutions and really use that least common denominator to help yourself out. Thank you for watching Educator.com.